Good afternoon, beautiful people. Y'all, I can't even tell you if I am coming or going. And whenever I say this with the utmost sincerity. At this moment, right now, baby, I don't know if I am coming or if I am going. I think I'm gonna go back to Lake City Farmers Market because I wanted to go to the DeKalb County Farmers Market, but I am still so discombobulated from this trip that we went on. Now, I'll be honest with you. Jamaica is something in the water in Jamaica. It has to be something in the water, something in the food. I don't know what it is, but when I come back from Jamaica, I feel drained. I did not feel this drained whenever I came back from Cancun. But coming back from Jamaica, I just feel like it took everything out of me and we didn't do anything. We ate and slept for the most part while we were in Jamaica. We didn't do any excursions or any of that, but for some reason I feel so drained. That y'all see I got on my Meta glasses today. I don't even have on my excuse me. I don't even have on I didn't even put in my contacts. I haven't had contacts on for 2 days. I've just been wearing my glasses. Got back Tuesday and Wednesday. Everybody was driving me crazy because I was trying to sleep. I was just drained. Wednesday, I got up off the sofa. I got up out the bed and went and got on the sofa. I was so drained that I did not leave out the house, and I ordered Uber Eats, which you guys know I do not order Uber Eats. I think it is a waste of money, and I wasted my money. And that's why right now I am going to go ahead and go over here to Lake City and get me some beets and celery and apples and everything I need in order to um, make me 3 tall things of juice so I can juice starting today all the way up until Sunday when we go tailgate. We're going to tailgate this Sunday. But y'all, whenever I say I don't know what kind of voodoo, juju, hoodoo that they got going on over in Jamaica, but baby, I still ain't right. I'm still not right. I had planned on while I was over there, uploading some content while I was over there. At least upload the room review, baby. We got there and the only thing we did was eat and drink. I done gained what 6 pounds. So now I got to get it together. I got to get it together. Anyway, I need to one of my books. It caught up with me. The book at the library, it returned, and I didn't get to finish it. I went back on the borrow list. Um, but yeah, did all that fussing about hoopla, and last month only rented one book on hoopla, and I had 5. So now I'm in September, so I'm back to 5 again. Child, I'll get it. I'm gonna have to get it together because right now I am not together at all. I'll holler back. Y'all, I ain't even gonna hold you. This is out of control. And I'm just gonna say it. It is out of control. I started to clip this out because I was looking at how huge I am. But y'all said, you know what? You need this to be able to look back upon and feel blessed about how far you've come. So I decided to go ahead and leave this in here. But this is out of control. I did gain like 6 pounds in Jamaica, but this shit right here, excuse me, this right here, this starts today. This I'm just now seeing these pictures. This is ridiculous. And I need to stop playing with myself. Let's go, y'all. Hey guys. So I'm on my way out to grab drinks with Lish as well as my daughter and her boyfriend. And Friday has truly been Fridaying. That's about all I can say. It has been Fridaying. I got to process the video from I got to process the video from why is there so much traffic? I got to process the video from the trip, but that's going to take a while because I did not realize I took so much content. I got content on my Meta glasses. I got content on my phone. I got content on my pocket camera. So y'all just be patient with me. It may be a week or so before I can get that video out. Even though I told you we really didn't do much of anything. But this week I've been trying to get it back together. Today is the 5th, and I still haven't even all of these cars. I keep forgetting. I was wondering why all this traffic is because all these people are trying to go to the Atlanta Falcons pep rally today. But anyway, y'all, I have been just dragging. When I say dragging this week. So I'm trying to get myself together. So I am so sorry. Today is the 5th. I should have had a video up by now. My plan was to have, right now I should have 2 videos up. And I haven't posted in over a week. But I'm trying to get back to, I got to get back to myself. I got to get back. I just got to get myself back together. Now, one thing that I wanted to let you guys know is that I will be doing a podcast this Sunday. Hopefully I'll get this up by Saturday, so you'll know. But I am doing a podcast this Sunday. One of my lovely subscribers reached out to me and said, how much she really loved me. She wanted me to be on her show. So that's going to be at 9:00 Eastern Standard Time. I'll go ahead and make sure that I put the flyer in this video, so you'll know how to find the podcast that we're doing. Don't think that I have forgotten about my own podcast and I just been talking. I just feel like I just been all over the place here lately, and I don't know if it was because of a retrograde. I don't know if it's because it seems like fall is coming exceedingly early this year, because this is September and it's been feeling very fallish. Just the elements have been feeling very fallish since the beginning of August. So I don't know what is going on. Everything is just so thrown off for me. But getting ready to head up here we're going to 2101 restaurant, and I need to charge my camera a little bit because my camera is almost dead. So I need to charge my camera, and I will check back with you guys. Hopefully I'll get some content while I'm in there. Bye.
Before?
No.
Hi y'all, so in order to look at the menu, you guys are just going to go ahead and scan the barcode with your phone. Right now I'm on happy hour until 8 o'clock. That includes food, drinks, and more. Okay. Alright, I'll come back and check on y'all.
So is the happy hour menu on here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Man, he punched my car.
Why he what?
Punched my car when I was on Peachtree.
We said a little while ago?
When I was coming home. Yeah.
Did you stop and get a?
I had the right of way.
No, did you stop and get a? Did the police call?
He was walking and he was like about to jaywalk, you know what I'm saying? He was stepping out. But I had the right of way and it wasn't no close hit or nothing. So I'm driving and I hear like a thump and I thought my trunk had popped open. So I looked in my rearview mirror, his bike is like, because he punched my car. I said, you know what, that's you. That's me. That's why I don't know damn thing. That's why I don't talk about. And it was like a block. I said, you know what?
Well, when you let's see what they have going.
But
French fries, rice, mac and cheese, and then
I'm trying to be demure. Hush. Hush, child. Hush.
Chicken egg rolls? And did you want to do
And they don't live long either, the Dobermans. But you know, they're sweet dogs. But he died and Munchie had to go to put him down and it was very emotional. I wasn't too sad though. that nigga took my rib.
You mad because the dog put your damn rib.
And then the boxer they had used to punch you like, why are you on your hind legs? Like punking you. I'm like, y'all about to fuck this. Why y'all got?
Okay, y'all. So let's have a multifaceted conversation. So, as you can see in the video, just got back from doing happy hour with my daughter. If you don't know, let me tell you, my baby is truly my best friend. Now, I know a lot of people don't agree with this as far as your children being your best friend, but my daughter has said to me since she was like 20 that I am her best friend, and I accept that, I receive that, and I am very much for that because she's also said that I am her best friend, but at the same time, it doesn't undermine the respect that she has for me as her mother. When I said that is just more endearing to me than I can even explain. It is more endearing to me than I can explain. And just even having a conversation tonight with Lish and, you know, hanging out with her and her boyfriend and stuff, there's just, I cannot even explain to you how I feel whenever it comes to my daughter and how much we've grown and closer that we've grown and how much she is just, she's just my everything. I've said so many times before, if anything was to ever happen to my daughter, you might as well just go ahead and just throw me on in there with her because it's in the life cycle for me. So just watching her grow and watching her blossom and watching her find her own place in the world has been my greatest joy. But tonight, as me and Lish were sitting, because it was initially supposed to just been me and Lish going to do happy hour. Lish hit me up. She was like, sis, I need to get out. I need to just grab some drinks. It don't have to be anywhere expensive. So looked up a spot and I text my daughter and I asked my daughter, have you heard of this place? And she was like, because if I need to know where the happening spots are in Atlanta, I just reach out to my child. So, my woman child. So, she was like, no, she said I had, and she was like, but, you know, if you're going, let me know, and me and her boyfriend will come meet you. And I'm like, okay, cool. Because Tuesday, we're actually going to the aquarium, me, her, and my sister. So we already had a mother-daughter date, and I've been emphasizing to her how much I miss her. Because before she got into the relationship that she's in now, We used to talk every day, sometimes 2 times a day, 3 times a day, every day. But I respect the fact and understand that she's in a relationship now. And so that time is divided. And I would never put any pressure on her or guilt her into saying, hey, before you got with him, it was, this, that, and the third, but now you with him, you don't forget about me. I would never do that to her because I understand that, she's a woman now. She's in my daughter's like me. She has these long-term relationships. And so I understand that even though I'm mom, she has to divide her time. So that's that. But I also love the person that she's with now because my daughter she's been very successful since she was like 19 or 20 years old. And whenever you are a successful woman, whether you have extensive education, you have a great job, you got, a nice house, car, you got all these things. It seems like the more successful you are, the harder it is to find a man that respects your success, but also understand that as a woman, you still need to be treated like little mama. And this gentleman that she's with now, I can honestly say makes her feel like little mama. And I'm so happy for that. I'm so happy about that for her. So whenever they came tonight to hang out, one thing I love about him is that he quick to say, let's go hang with your mama. They are the best of friends. They hang out, they kick it, and having the conversations that we had tonight really solidifies the fact that they truly are the best of friends. Just listening to them talk, their conversation, listen to him, how he talks, about her, listen to her, how she talks about him. I can see that their relationship is very genuine. So whenever we got there, Alicia and I had already ordered our food. It was happy hour. We had ordered our foods, our drink, and everything. Then they came and got a little bit of food. They ordered a hookah. My daughter, she's the hookah queen, ordered a hookah, and we had shots. First of all, he was like, let's get some round of shots. He was taking care of the shots. And as he has done before, he paid for all our food. So he didn't just pay for my food and my daughter's food. He paid for Alicia's food too. And every time we all hang out together and he takes care of the tab for everyone, it reminds me of how hard it is with dating. Because my daughter has a certain level of expectation and she doesn't compromise on it. And I love that for her because we at our age, in our 50s, we're doing we're doing too much compromising, too many compromising whenever it comes to dating. We too often carry the alpha male persona, the alpha male aura, and it shines through whenever it comes to dating, the men we date, the men that we meet, how they treat us, what they expect from us versus what we expect from them. And every time that I see her and him together, it reminds me of why I am okay with being single, because what I expect when it comes from a man is not, if I can watch a 34-year-old and a 30-year-old and how they interact in their element, then why is it that at my age of 54, when things were a lot different than they are now, whenever I was coming up, why am I dumbing myself down, minimizing myself, expecting less than what I deserve, quieting my expectations as a woman, and being okay with accepting less. Now, true enough, whenever me and Lish walked in there before my daughter and her boyfriend got there, our expectations was we would pay for our own stuff because that's what we're now conditioned to do. Not only that, but it was happy hour with the girls. But in the presence of a man, it is almost frowned upon for us to think that he would pay for anything. You get what I'm saying? So I go back to my long-term relationship where the person that I was with, I didn't have to worry about anything until we went through hard times, and then I had to step up and step out front. But for the most part, he took care of everything. And it wasn't an issue. It wasn't a debate. But it's like now at our age, why is it at 54 years old, I'm debating with a man about him paying for dinner, about him paying for a date, about me mentioning that Chris Brown is coming in town and I would love to go to the concert, and not expecting that he would buy both of the tickets, my ticket and his ticket. That when we get to the concert, I would not expect for him to pay for parking. That I wouldn't expect for him to pay for our drinks. Why is it that we've gotten to a place in time where as women, we accept the least, although men expect the most? You get what I'm saying? And so hanging out with my daughter and her boyfriend tonight, who is 34 and 30, reaffirms for me that I'm not expecting too much, because I know what I bring to the table on the back end. But before I present this spread of everything that I can offer as a amazing, supportive, God-fearing, praying Black woman, that I shouldn't at first expect a man to be a provider, a protector, also a praying man. Why should I be okay with everything being split down the middle, 50-50? When in life, when it comes to Black women, we are oftentimes the most disrespected, the least respected whenever it comes to all nationalities, whenever it comes to white America, Black America, Hispanic America, African America. The Black woman is oftentimes the least respected, but the most expected, if that makes sense. So hanging out with my daughter and my, as I call him, son tonight, it reaffirmed for me that I'm okay with being alone. I'm okay with sitting still and not lowering my expectations just for the sake of saying that I have male interested. I'm not the type that expects a man to take care of everything, but I finally am at a place in my life where I'm okay with standing 10 toes down with my expectations of a man being a protector, a provider, a prayer warrior. There are so many attributes that I now expect in a man. You know, they always say, list the 5 things, that key things that you expect in a man, and you might get 3, and you should be okay with that. Who says that? Because when you start bringing the Bible into things, the men in the Bible were protectors and providers. So don't bring in the Bible and want to chop and screw it to fit whatever your narrative is. But I'm not a religious person, so that's neither here nor there. But I am one who believes in the pecking order of things. And watching my daughter and her guy together, it's not even about the money. It's about feeling protected, feeling cared for, having a man that makes you feel like you can be little mama. And I see that in them. And it reaffirms for me that it is okay for me to be misunderstood. It's okay for me to have expectations that are higher than what is the norm for now. It's okay for me to be okay with being alone and running the risk of not getting what I know I deserve versus settling for some bullshit just for the sake of having a man, if that makes any sense. So, yep, your girl had a amazing time tonight hanging with my daughter, her boo, and my girl Lish. And I think I'm just gonna end it there. I hope you guys have a good night. I need to go wash all this makeup off on my face. I gotta figure out these eyebrows. Sometimes these eyebrows be looking like I'm saying, and I don't want my eyebrows to look like I'm saying, But one thing I don't regret is scrubbing off those eyebrows that was like Groucho Marx. They was just straight across. They was just not it. But anyway, I'm about to go take this off because it is hot. Wash my face real clean and prepare for the weekend. Tailgate is Sunday. I am so excited. It is officially football season, and baby, if you didn't see it last year, now that I am firmly implanted and grounded in YouTube, baby, y'all about to see a totally different Chloe whenever it comes to September through January. I say September to January because February, we probably ain't gonna make it to the Super Bowl, but still. Y'all about to, every Sunday, y'all need to understand that y'all gonna get some football in your life. So if you don't like football, I don't know what to tell you, but baby, it's time to rise up. That's all I got for you. So I'm gonna go to bed, clean off my face, all the other good stuff, and I will holler at you guys later. Love you, bye. Love you, bye.